In the past 30 days, I've made over $2,415 using Claude AI, which is exactly like ChatGPT. So if you're a complete beginner, yes, you'll be able to use this as well. And I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, I live in South Africa, and if I convert that money, it comes up to just under 40,000 rands in 30 days. Now, just in case there's someone who feels like, no, this is just a screenshot, it's not real, I'm just going to refresh my screen up here at the top so that you can see that this is actually live. This shows you how much I've made in the past few days. And if I change this and I say all time, you'll see that in total, using what I'm about to show you, I've made about $31,059 in total on this one website. But if I come and I change this and I say custom and I change it to the last 30 days, today is the 12th of May. I change that to the 12th of April. It comes up to this total $2,415. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly everything that I did so that hopefully you can copy it and then you can do it for yourself. Now, if you think that making money online is difficult, I'm going to show you how you can use AI to do 90% of the work for you. And I want to encourage you to watch this video all the way to the end, because later on, I'm going to show you the exact same method that works for complete beginners to help you to start getting your first few customers. Now, if you're watching me for the first time, my name is Marshall, and I help people to earn money online, very specifically by creating and selling PDFs, which we call digital products. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and one of the things that I do is that I share lots of content right here on YouTube, which teaches complete beginners everything that I know. And the idea is that you can copy me and then you can make some money for yourself. This video you're watching is completely free to watch, but yes, I do offer some coaching. In fact, in the next couple of days, I'm going to be running a one-day training, which is called Business in a Day, where I'm going to show you everything that I know and help you to launch your own business in just one day. To get more information about this, click the first link that you see below this video. And if you feel it's right for you, make sure that you sign up, because normally I run a 5-day challenge where I'm training people over a space of 5 days, and it costs hundreds of dollars to sign up. But because a lot of people ask me to do this, I've decided to just do this one workshop where it's going to be for 4 hours, and I'll train you in one day how to launch your business. Full details are in the description. Now, let's start off by talking about what exactly is Claude AI. As you can see, this is Claude AI, and it looks exactly like ChatGPT. This is ChatGPT right here that most people are used to using. It does the exact same things that ChatGPT does, but it does it way better. I've been using ChatGPT ever since it came out, and I began to notice a trend with ChatGPT. ChatGPT tends to hallucinate a lot, tends to give you a lot of information that you didn't ask for, and ChatGPT is designed in a way that it just talks to an extent that it makes up some information. And if you're someone who is not aware of this, you're going to take the information that it gives you and it's not going to get you any results because it's just talking and yapping all the time. So I decided to try out Claude. And what I specifically like about Claude is that it gives you very specific answers. It's able to research on the internet live and give you the information that you need in order for you to make a proper decision. And the best part as compared to ChatGPT is that it can create full PDF documents for you that you can start selling to people, which is exactly what I did. Now, let me break down the full business plan of how exactly I made $2,415 in 30 days. I simply identified that there are people around the world who are facing particular problems and they don't have answers. They are willing to pay people money to help them to solve their problems because those problems are a big issue to them. So what I then did is that I used AI to help me to identify those problems and then package the solution in a format that is easily consumable by anyone, and then help me to create a price that when people see it, they just feel like, you know, that's very cheap. Let me buy this. And remember, the reason they are buying is because they're trying to solve a problem that they have. So what I did is that I went to Claude and I said to it, what are 5 trending topics or niches that people are buying PDFs because they want to solve an emotional problem for them? And then you notice here, some of my phrasing is off, and even like my writing spellings is off. But because AI is intelligent, it knows exactly what I'm trying to ask. And then it says here are 5 hot niches where people are actively buying PDFs right now because the purchase is driven by emotion, not just information. And it gave me these 5 different business ideas: money anxiety and financial overwhelm, parenting guilt and screen time stress, burnout stress and nervous system overload, relationships pain, and then making money online. All these are different ideas that if you help people to solve these problems, they will pay you money to solve the problem. I decided to focus on the relationship pain because I personally went through something that really, really broke my heart a couple of years ago. And I thought that, you know what, at that time, I really needed a solution and I didn't know where to find answers. So I asked Claude and I said, let's go deep on the relationship pain. And then it gave me some more sub-niches. Sub-niches basically means areas that you can actually focus on. For example, the first one was breakup and heartbreak recovery. And I think that's quite straightforward. That's actually what I needed back then. People pleasing and losing yourself in relationships, anxious attachment and relationship anxiety, divorce and co-parenting pain, loneliness, and then toxic relationship recovery. Now, when I saw this one, immediately it stuck out to me because growing up, yes, you would hear that some people divorced, but it was something that you would hear once in a while. Now, every single day, every time you get on social media, you're hearing about this celebrity or your relatives. Divorce seems to be becoming a trending topic or something that more and more people are actually experiencing and going through. So what did I do? I then said to AI, help me to go deeper with that one again. And then I actually asked it and said that, okay, let's actually create a mock-up or a PDF about this because I felt that this is what's actually going to work. And remember, all these ideas that the AI is giving us are actually ideas that it's done the research and you're most likely to succeed. So it went and then it started writing like the whole background of, okay, this is what's going to be in the book. These are the chapters. This is what people are actually going to experience when they actually buy the book. And you notice it gave me a price of saying that you should sell this book for actually $17. So just in case you're not sure about how much you should be selling it, it gives you those ideas as well. As you can see here, it gave me a book title and then I told it that the title sucked. Let's work on that title. And then it gave me more options until I chose the one that I felt like, you know what, this title is the one that actually sounds good. When someone sees it for the first time, they feel like this product is for them and then they are more willing to buy. And then finally, when I decided on what the title is, I then asked it, can you write the whole book for me? And as you can see here, it went ahead and rewrote all the chapters. And then it gave me a link that I could just click on. As you can see, I can just download here. Then here's the actual book that it wrote for me. As you can see, as I'm scrolling here, it's put like the About Us page and all these other pages have already been written for me. Now, I'm not going to scroll through all of it because I wouldn't want to show you the whole book right here on this video. But then I went ahead and also created this image. Though, to be honest, I use this image I generated using ChatGPT because at the moment, though I am now moving away from ChatGPT, it generates way better images than any other platform that I've seen out there. But then I generated an ebook cover that looks exactly like this. Note, I said it looks like this, meaning that this is not the exact cover that I was using. The reason why I'm not showing the exact one is if I show it on the internet, people are just going to copy exactly what I'm doing. And then I'm going to be creating competition for myself. But I've just shown you the method that I used. And this is how I generated a cover. And then I uploaded the rest of the book into this platform, which is called Canva. And I've got multiple videos about it. If you check on my channel, where I show you how to design books using Canva. And then I started selling it. Now, you might be asking yourself the question, Marshall, how exactly did you sell this? Did you sell it to your YouTube followers? Because we can see you've got hundreds of thousands of followers. Is that how you sold it? The answer is no. I sold it to a completely new audience that knows absolutely nothing about me. As you can see, this is peaceful parenting. It's for people who are divorced. I am not divorced. And the audience that watches me is not divorced. So keep watching this video and I'm going to show you the exact free method that I used. I guarantee you can implement it today and then you can start getting some sales if you set up all this. But before that, let's talk about the website where I started selling this ebook. Now, the next thing that I did was that I took that ebook and I put it on a website platform like this. I personally use my own website. And when I sell my products, I make it super simple and easy. For example, you just have got an image of the product here that someone can click on and then they can see. And yes, I'm aware that this is not the actual product. I just explained right now why I'm not showing you the actual product, because I don't want you to go to my website, copy me, and then start doing exactly what I'm doing. But instead, you can follow my approach, ask Claude to give you ideas, and just follow everything else that I have done. So you have this platform where you can put images like this, and then you've got your title up here, you've got your price over here, and then if someone wants to buy, they just click on this button, and you'll notice right here is the description of what the product is about, and you can actually ask AI again to help you to write this description. To make it easier for you as well, there's this other website that you can use. It's free to use. The only difference is that they take 10% of whatever sales you make. You register for free, you put your products on it for free, and only when you make a sale do they take 10%. It's called gumroad.com, and I'll also put the link to it in the description of this video. You can watch tutorials on YouTube, or in fact, if you want me to make a complete tutorial about it, let me know in the comment section below. But you can be able to set up your own page or website where you can start selling your product. And just to show you an example of what your website will look like when you're done, you can have like this nice cover of yourself or your product right here at the top. And then this is what it's basically going to look like. You're going to have your description here. If you get any ratings, you put them here as well. And you can just add as many reviews and ratings as you want going on like this. And basically, if someone is interested in this, they're going to come here and click on where it says add to cart. Then they proceed to make their payment. So that's how simple and easy it is for you to be able to build your page. Trust me, this is so simple and easy if you apply yourself to it. In fact, that's the reason why I came up with the Business in a Day workshop. We're over just 4 hours. I'm going to show you step by step how to build this complete business. Because yes, you can set it up in one day. Or the training, I'll show you how to find ideas of things that you can turn into PDFs. And then I'll show you how to use AI to actually make them into actual products that you can start selling immediately. And then I'm going to show you step by step how you can actually build your own website, even if you've never built a website before in your life. And then I'm going to show you the different marketing methods that you can use so that when you leave that workshop, some of you immediately, you get your first customer, while others will probably get their first customer within the first 5 days of implementing what I show them. And then lastly, I'm going to show you other methods that I use that can increase your revenue. This is the exact same things that I personally have done using this whole business method to make over $31,000 in sales. So remember, the link is in the description of this video. Make sure you click it and check it out for yourself. Now, what comes next after you've built your page, like I've just shown you this example here, is that you need to figure out your marketing. And to show you specifically how I marketed this one product here, what I did is that I used Facebook to help me to find customers who were struggling with this particular problem. So what I did is that I just simply came to Facebook like this, and then I just went to the search bar at the top, and then I typed in and I said divorce, and then I just press enter, and then Facebook is going to give you a couple of results. But what you want to do is that you want to come here at the bottom where it says groups, click on groups, and then it's going to show you different groups that were created by different people, either locally near to you or people around the world. And you notice that these groups have got different amounts of members. Like this one has got 46,000 members. This one has got 24,000. This one's got 8,300. So I just started joining the groups where there were many members like this and the members were active. I would just identify the groups and then I would just click here where it says join, and then I would visit the page. So I joined about 7 to about 10 of these. And then when I was inside of the group, I would just scroll down and I would make sure that the group is actually active. By active, I mean that there are people that are actively engaging. For example, this post was made 2 hours ago and people are commenting. This one was made 4 hours ago. And as you can see, there are many different posts. That's what we mean by an engaged group. And then the strategy was very simple and easy. No, you're not going to come and start posting your link in here, just trying to get people to go to your website immediately. If you do that, most group, 99% of them are going to ban you and remove you. It's not going to work. So what you do is that you spend 2 to 3 days, you're reading through the posts that people are leaving and you're simply adding some helpful information. You're adding some helpful information until people inside of the group, they see that you are someone who can actually help them. And then what will happen is that some of these people will start sending you direct inboxes, right? Saying, hey, I liked your answer about this. Do you have any other advice that you can give? Then that's when you give them the link to your product. And that's one of the methods. The second method is that once you have been doing this for a couple of days, you then can come in here and then you can make your own post. For example, you can make a post saying something like, I just made this quick guide that shows you how to respond to an ex without it turning into a fight. Leave a comment and I'll send it to you. And then what will then happen is that because you're not overly promoting your thing, people are going to start leaving comments. And then what you then can do is that you then inbox those people directly and say, here's the free thing that I promised you. But also, if you're interested, I've got this other product as well. And then you give them the link. In case you're wondering, but no, Marshall, how do I know exactly what free thing I'm going to be giving them? You can ask AI to help you with that again. And the whole point behind the strategy is that you're going to be just being valuable to people, creating an opportunity for you to present your product to them. This is a 100% free method that anyone can use. And if you just simply implement it, you can start seeing some results. Now, yes, this strategy is going to take a bit of time. But if you are willing to commit, let's say maybe 1 hour or 2 hours a day of doing this, you're going to start seeing some sales compounding over time. For me, because this is something that I did not want to spend all my time doing, I just took a quick shortcut. And the shortcut is that I paid someone else to do exactly what I am explaining to you for me. I got a freelancer on a platform which is called Fiverr.com. And then I gave them the strategy that you're going to be joining these different groups, and then you're going to be posting helpful information. Then when people respond to that content, you are then going to be sending them the link. This is how clever business owners actually do business. You don't have to be the one who's actually doing the work. You can actually get someone else to do the work specifically for you. If you want me to show you step by step how I was able to find that freelancer and get them to what exactly I say to them, and then how we set up all this, just let me know in the comment section below, and I'll probably make a video about that. But step by step, that's basically what I did to be able to earn that $2,415 in just 30 days. If you want me to help you with this, make sure that you join the Business in a Day workshop. The link is in the description below. And you might also be interested in checking out this video next, where I show you step by step how I was able to make my first $1,300 by selling PDFs.